Hey guys, today we're in Google Drawing number one. Uh, Yesterday, if you were in class, we did kind of a little walkthrough where we talked about uh, the lines and the different type of lines as well as some of the shapes. And today we're just going to throw together a really simple handout to kind of show me that you paid attention yesterday. Even if you weren't here yesterday, if you watched the video and pay attention, you can kind of self-teach yourself. But we're going to start with a small handout. This handout has 5 drills on it, nothing too complicated since this is our first one. Main thing about this handout is just getting used to how we're going to do these Google Drawing handouts. So you'll notice over on the left side of your screen, we have two different graphics. The first graphic is a direction graphic. The second graphic just kind of shows you what it's going to look like. And then over here is kind of a work area space where you're going to draw these shapes or replicate them yourself. So let's look at drill one. It says use the rectangle button to make a square. So hold the shift key down while drawing to ensure the rectangle is a square. So yesterday we kind of covered this in class. We can go up and find the rectangle key. And if I hold the shift key down, I cannot make a rectangle or cannot make a long rectangle. Once I start holding the shift key down, it locks it in place to where it has to be a square where all 4 sides are the same length. So I'm going to do that. For these drills, I want you to just use a white inside and a black outside. Once you've done that once, that'll be kind of how we're going to do the rest of them. All right, so then we're going to place an oval inside the square that touches all 4 sides of the square. So let me find our oval button. And all right, so I almost got it. I got to drag that one up just a little bit. That one over just a little bit. So when I click off of it, it matches, but the coloring's off. So I'm going to make that white and still have the black. So that way it looks exactly the same. So that's all you have to do for drill one. For drill two, I'm going to scroll down just a little bit. It says we're going to use the oval button to make a circle. So once again, since it's a circle, it's going to be completely round, so we have to hold the shift key down while we're drawing the oval. So we'll start with that one. We'll once again select the oval, hold the shift key down. This enables it to always be a circle while we're holding the shift key down. So once again, I'm going to make the inside white. I'm going to go up to my line tool, make sure I've got a line selected. And this time it says draw a line through the middle of the circle. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. Just so in case you need to know, you can hold the shift key down while you're drawing a line, and that ensures that it's not angled any. That ensures that it's completely horizontal or completely vertical. So you may want to do that. Now don't worry if you make yours bigger, if you make yours smaller, as long as it looks the same, has all the aspects, I'm going to give you full credit. So I made this one a little bit bigger. Sometimes it's easier to make the shapes if you make them a little bit bigger. All right, let's go down to drill 3. It says we're going to click on this trapezoid, draw a trapezoid, and then we're going to place 2 lines going from corner to corner. So first thing we need to do is find the trapezoid. So it's not too difficult to find, so I'm going to draw that out. If you want to hold the shift key down, you're more than welcome to. You don't have to on this one. If you want to make it wider, that's perfectly fine. All right, so I'm going to change the color once again to white and black. I'll select a line, start at this corner, go down, and go up. All right, so we've got that drill done. And then, okay, so now we're going to kind of make a clock face. So it's got a circle, 2 arrows, looks like it's set for 4 o'clock. So let's see here. Let me find the oval. All right, so the directions say use the oval key to make a circle. So we'll hold the shift key down. Keep repeating that because I want you to learn that. So apologize if you're getting tired of me saying hold the shift key down, but I want you to get used to it. All right, so this time we're going to switch to the arrow key. And on the arrow key, we're going to drag this up. And I need to shift that over, but we'll do that here in a second. And here, draw down. So I drew those first, and I'm going to hold down the selection or change to the selection key. And with this, I can hold down shift and select both of these, and I can move them both at the same time. So I'm trying to get this thing centered. Okay, that's pretty decent, but I need to zoom in to be able to get those things a little bit closer and kind of touching. So drag that down. That bothers me. That'll work. Now it looks better. All right, so let me zoom back out. We'll just do, oh no, I don't like the fit. Zoom back out and go to like 100%. All right, now we're down to the last drill. Last drill, we're going to be doing 5 pentagons. Each one's going to be a different color. It's going to get darker as they get smaller. And so to do this, first thing we got to do is find the pentagon. So I clicked on the wrong thing. So we're going to go shapes, find the pentagon, and you guessed it, we're going to hold the shift key down, draw this one. We're going to make this one white. And then we're going to go back to our shapes button, and we're going to click the pentagon again. And this time we're going to choose a shade of gray. Then we're going to go back to the pentagon again. Trying to get my sizing kind of correct. That looks better. And choose a little bit darker shade of gray. And then we will create our 4th pentagon. And we'll make this one darker shade of gray. And then finally, our last pentagon. I chose 5 pentagons since the pentagon has 5 sides, if anyone was wondering. Put that one in the middle. Excuse me. And then we'll end with black. All right, so that's kind of how we're going to do the 5 drills today. Main thing is you've got a box that has directions, you have a box that shows you what you're going to be drawing, and then you have a workspace to be able to complete your drawing. So hopefully you won't have any issues with this today. If you do, if you're in class, just raise your hand and ask. If you're not in class, you can simply send me a message. But when you get done with all 5 drills, make sure you click your turn in button on the assignment in the Google Classroom, because there's not a little turn in button up here in the top corner. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully this helps you out.